Hey Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This is your October 2020 horoscope prediction video. And in this video, we're going to go through your month's theme, messages from the divine, hidden gems you can use to your advantage, actions to take this month, lessons you're learning, love and romance, and career and finance. Then I'm going to pull an affirmation card for you so that way you can kind of post this up somewhere that you can see it all month long and use it to help you get the most out of October 2020. Lastly, we'll roll the Astro Dice here to get some additional information into the reading. For those of you who are cross-watching for a Scorpio that you love, I will put a timestamp in the description box, so that way you can skip straight to the love and romance section and get exactly where you need to be. Scorpios, make sure you're watching your Sun, Moon, and Rising video, as the combination of the three will provide you the most personalized message you can get in this generalized reading setting. For those of you who would like a very personalized reading, I do offer them, so go ahead and give me an email at minanixtarot@gmail.com. If you don't know what your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign are, that's not a problem. I'm going to put a link in the description box to a natal chart creator, so that way you can figure out what those three signs are for you. I'm going to shuffle on camera, so for those of you who do not like watching that process, I will also leave a timestamp in the description box, so you can jump directly to the reading. But for the rest of us, let's begin. The theme of your month this month is the High Priestess reversed. Stop fighting your intuition. It seems as though Spirit is reaching out and trying to communicate with you, and you just really aren't hearing it. For some reason, you're blocking your inner wisdom. And so the theme for you this month is blocking out what others are saying and really turning inwards and listening to what your truest heart and your instincts are telling you. This is a month where you're learning to trust yourself. What hidden strengths do you have that's going to help you along this path? Anything is possible. This is a third eye chakra card, so this is also about intuition. And basically, you have a strong intuition. I just feel like someone is whispering the opposite of what you feel like you should do in your ear. And you are contemplating, should I go with what my my instincts are telling me what to do? Or should I listen to this person? I feel like they're telling you that what you want is just not a reality, or you can't do it, or it's not going to happen for you. And I want you to block that out, because anything is possible for you in this time. As long as you're willing to really live in harmony, as long as you're willing to have an open mind and you're willing to work really hard and have faith in it, then you can get what you want. It's time to live in the fantasy. It's time to dream and think about what you want your life to be. If this person is telling you you're being too impractical, tell them, okay, well, this month I'm taking a break from practicality and I'm just going to live in my dreams for a little while. I mean, you need to block them out. There's something that it's almost like they're pushing off their own disappointments onto you, and you really just don't need that right now, Scorpio. So messages from the divine, Hera reversed. Divine is saying you're living in denial about something. I'm picking up more specifically about a person in your life. You believe that they're going to change or get better, or things are going to be different with them, but they just aren't. And it's time for you to kind of wake up and see them for who they are and realize how empowered you are to get yourself away from them and to not let their dominant power that they kind of have over you crush your sense of safety and your sense of self. So it's time to stand tall. Spirit is saying you need to choose collaborative partners. You need to choose groups of friends that empower you instead of tearing you down. There's someone in your life who's just spreading a lot of toxicity. And honestly, you're better than what they're making you out to be. They almost want to keep you feeling small because they want to keep control over you. And Hera Reverse is telling you, choose your alliances carefully. If someone is tearing you down, then they're not the person for you. You need to start looking for the people that are trying to raise you up and bring positivity into your life, and that's the direction in which you need to move. So what actions can you take to get there? We've got the black egg and the whale. Take time for your mental health. Take time for your emotional health. Take time to do what you do so well, Scorpio, which is feel everything so intensely, and then speak your truth about it. Come from an authentic place. You intuitively know what you need to express, and what you need to release. And so it's time for you to really start telling other people around you what that is. You have so much strength and stability and a depth to you to understand very complicated, crazy topics that other people aren't even willing to dive into, Scorpio. And so it's time for you to take that power and realize how incredibly compassionate you are. You just have this ability to communicate in October, this way of expressing your thoughts and your emotions in a way that other people around you are not only going to understand, but they're going to feel it with you and empathize with you, and you're going to be able to heal them through your words. It's very, very important for you to go out there and talk about what you want and talk about what you want to see in the world and sort of get everyone hyped up and ready to be on your side in this way. Heal that throat chakra. Trust that third eye chakra. Trust that intuition, right? And use those two things as this powerful force for moving the world along into a better, brighter place. It's time for us to start uncovering some things that have been hidden in the past, some things that we aren't quite seeing. It's time for those things to come to light. And Scorpio, you're really good at diving into the things that nobody else wants to take knowledge of and really healing some of these unusual things. And so we need you to be a leader at this time, as a lot of things are coming out that are unexpected and hard to deal with. You are very good at dealing with the unknown, with heavy, strong emotions. And so we're really relying on you at this time. What lessons are you learning, Geneva? She who radiates knowing, ambition, and confidence. Okay, again with the third eye chakra stuff. Again with the intuition. You're really diving deep into your intuition and using it to help get yourself ahead, but also using it to help get back to a place where you're really loving yourself and taking care of yourself. You are going to be a leader. You are going to be asked to really use your sense of ambition, feel the power that's inside of you, and use that third eye chakra to see all the things that are getting ready to be uncovered. I'm going to read this directly to you because I feel like it literally, this is straight from the book from these cards, and I feel like it literally says exactly what the Black Egg and Whale cards were saying. So it says, Geneva, she who radiates, glows with the confidence of a true leader. If it doesn't make her feel powerful, it is not for her. She has chosen the headdress of the chieftain with bold markings of gold. Her face tattoos point to her strong features, her third eye chakra that knows all, her eyes that see everything, and her mouth that speaks her profound truth. The flowers she wears reflects her valor. This is a woman who understands the true nature of power. Her ambition is not to be denied. Geneva will be seen as the warrior princess that she is. Okay, Scorpio, you are stepping into your own in October. You are telling people how it's going to be and what you want. You are helping people deal with some of these deeper issues that they might not be able to deal with on their own, because you are a deep thinker and you are a deep feeler. You are capable of conquering the world, and now is your time to rise up and realize how much you have to give to this world. For love and romance, the Hangman reversed. My single Scorpios out there, there are some negative patterns that you keep engaging with, some negative people that you keep choosing to spend time with, and that is why you're seeing these negative patterns repeat over and over again in each new person you try to date, in each new person you try to start a relationship with. It's not because the right person isn't out there for you like you may feel like it is right now. It's because it's time for you to start taking responsibility for the role that you play in choosing these bad relationships. You see the bad, you want to go toward it because you want to have that self-fulfilling prophecy. You think to yourself, no one could ever love me, no one's ever going to understand me, and so it's almost like you specifically go out there and choose partners that can't understand you, that aren't deep enough for you, that just aren't the right person for you. For my Scorpios who are in a relationship, you may be holding on to a relationship because you're so afraid of being alone right now and starting over, and really the relationship has kind of ended. So this may be a month where you realize that you just can't hold on to it any longer, that you need to be pushing forward and finding the right person for you. For some of you, the relationship could be salvaged, but you're just really not going to be in a place this month to be able to take that on because you've got so much inner healing and you're doing so much for other people in your life that this just may not be the best month to tackle the relationship issues that you've been seeing or that you've been experiencing. It's almost like you're in a loop with this person that you're in a partnership with and you don't know how to break free. This month is not going to be the month where you are going to break free. So I wouldn't make any serious decisions this month, but just be aware of the fact that this relationship could be coming to an end. For career and finance, the Nine of Wands, you have to be willing to go with the flow at work. And you also need to make life-work balance. For some of you, you are resisting these changes that are happening to you, and you are fighting and working so hard to make things feel like they used to feel, that you are not having a strong enough work-life balance, and so you're not resting enough. And because you're not resting enough, your mind is all foggy and you can't really follow your intuition and connect into your emotions, and it's just all kind of falling apart for you at work. And so it's really, really important for you to get your energy levels back on track, to get a really strong routine, and to take some time out for just yourself. You're pushing yourself way too hard at work to try to force something that used to be instead of embracing the changes that are happening currently. In a financial sense, there may be some kind of a big financial issue that you are refusing to deal with. You could be finding that you're protecting your money too much. And because you're protecting your money too much, you can be finding that there's random legal situations in which you have to give some of your money away that you weren't expecting. It's like the tighter you hold on to your money, the more Spirit's going to try to take that money back away from you. Do not hold on to your money too much. Deal with this problem head on, so that way things don't get taken from you without your consent. Let's move into an affirmation that you can use this month to provide the most success for you. If you need to, go ahead and pause this video and grab a pen and a pencil so you can write it down. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. So I think this is really paired with the fact that you're letting your anxieties, or you're letting that other person who's kind of trying to dictate who you are, put this fear, anxiety that you can't do all the amazing things that you were set on this earth to do. And it's time for you to choose again. It's time for you to choose love. It's time for you to choose compassion. It's time for you to recognize that fear can't hold you back anymore. Let's roll the Astro dice to get some additional information into the reading. We've got the Aquarius symbol here, the 10th house, which is represented by Capricorn, and Jupiter, which is represented by Sagittarius. So this could be saying that you have Capricorn, Aquarius, or Sagittarius somewhere else in your sun, moon, or rising sign. This is also talking about really spending our time on long-term goals. It's talking about luck and growth in the aspect of social awareness and the future and changing the world for the better. It's talking about how the hard work and the structure that you've put on yourself is really going to start paying off this month. People are really going to start to reach out to you for your expertise here, and you're going to start to get to showcase your talents, and in turn I think it's going to make you much more confident in October, Scorpio. These are all the messages I'm getting for you. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below on one quality of yourself that makes you feel empowered and strong. Subscribe to my channel for pick a card videos as well as more monthly horoscope readings, and I will see you next time.